Okay, that music stops so you don't have to fall asleep, Sandra. Anyway, hey, Sophie, how did you know I was lurking? Oh, anyway, welcome everyone. I'm glad to have you all on board here. Hopefully, I am coming through. Yes, Henry Nelson says, you are live, Dr. Fox. Thank you. And Tetra said, hear you loud and clear. That is wonderful. Same as Kevin, I hear you. Okay, Sue says, hi, Doc, I hear you. Sue, I see you, and I see what you typed. Anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you on board. And of course, you are watching VolcanoX live stream. And I'm your host, DrFox2000, for those who don't know. And I hear you loud and clear, Dot. Okay, Nancy, no worries. 5x5 from William. Alrighty. All good, and welcome. Glad to have you guys on board. What? Don? Not Dot? Don? Don? You mean Doc? Nancy, it's okay. I have fingers like that too. Never mind. Yeah, auto incorrect gets you every time. It's lots of fun. Who's the dude speaking? Anyone know him? No, actually, don't know, Piggy, but when you figure it out, let me know. I'm curious, really curious. Took a nap and woke up just a bit ago. Pamela Moncure, glad that you made it. And got up just in time for the volcano stream, so. Kano is welcoming you, Doc. Yep. Son of Krakatoa is what is on your screen, and you may have noticed up top there we have Indonesian volcano monitoring pinned up there, and for all those who wish to go over there, and now they don't stream on that one all the time, but if you want to know some stuff about those volcanoes down in Indonesia, that's a good one to be subscribed to, and it is all good. Mars 2020 says, unfortunately I have to start preparing for finals, so I have to go. I wish I could stick around. Have a good show, Doc. Okay, Mars 2028, you get your nose into those books and get ready for your finals. That'd be great. And excellent. Okay, let's see. All right, I think what we're going to do is, first off, welcome my moderators. Arizona Snowman is in the house. Welcome, and glad you're here. Piggy is also here. Welcome and thank you. And C&D boy, Bob, also made it in. Good to see all of you, and thank you for being here and helping out. Our RTVE is the dude chatting. RTVE2000. I wonder who that is. RTVE2000. I'll have to look that guy up, Piggy, and it's all good. Anyway, since we said hello to our wonderful moderators, let's get into who the first person was that was in, and Juliet got in by just I'd say a half a second earlier than Mr. Fumblefingers, Lucas Snow. Or at least that's what he's claiming, is something about his fingers not working. But Lucas, you gave it a good shot. You got very close. You came in just a razor hair late, just about. But congratulations, Juliet, on being first one in and getting the cookies today. So on that friendly note, yeah, we'll get at things here, and keep going, and hopefully Lucas isn't offended by your speedy attire, the way you made it in. Anyway, welcome everyone, and we'll start doing our thing here. Welcome to BMAT, William, and of course Juliet, and Henry Nelson, Nancy Buchanan, Karen made it back, Grandma B is here, Kevin Haynes in the house, going up a little bit more, MT Coalforge, Dodger, and let's see, Sophie also here, Diane Craig also made it in. Already got Karen there once, and welcome all of you. Glad to have you on board. Going up a little bit more, I see Sue Hayes there. We got Kate is in. Going up a little bit more to see who else. Sandra Rockland, of course. I'm awake, she says. All right. As long as you're awake, and Mars 2028 was heading to his books. Henry was also here. I think I got Henry already. And going up a little bit more, Rodney Barstow, welcome back. Good to see you. And up the ladder a little bit more we go. Pamela Moncure, of course, welcome. I'm glad you woke up. And let's see, we got Nancy. Sharon Stewart, I think we might have got you already, but just making sure I didn't miss you. And I don't want to miss Sue Hayes, because I'll get heck for that. Right, Sue? Okay. Anyway, going up a little bit more to see who else snuck in the door. And we're going up the ladder to see a lot of chatting, but not seeing too many other names here. One Fish 26, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Boy, it's a lot to read. If you got to go through all of these. Holy Batman. You guys are a chatty bunch, which is really good. And I'm glad we have a wonderful community that does talk to each other. It's not like in those other streams where all they do is spam. And we really do appreciate that. By the way, yeah, limit your emojis to 5 emojis. That way we're not spamming the chat. I mean, we can get our message across with 5. We don't have to have 105. Other people that came in, Louise Bilton, welcome. And I hope I got it right. Hi all people, tell Dr. Fox I'm here, just watching on my TV, no chat. No problem. You're more than welcome to watch on your big screen and have a look. We'll try to keep the show light enough that it will be enjoyable for you, and you can watch it on the big screen. I'd like to. They tell me these shows are pretty good, and once in a while I should go watch one. Jan Arts also made it in. Did I call Tetra's name out? I don't know if I did, but hi Tetra. Anyway, that's all I see for right now at the top. Going back down to the bottom, I'm sure I've missed a few people that snuck in, like Sacha, welcome. And let's see, who else? We got Rodney. Going up a little bit more here to see if anybody else piped up. Vegan Crane, welcome. And let's see, anyone else that I might have missed? I think we're pretty good with the names for right now. All cool, you guys? Okay, Sarah Miles. Did I not say Sarah a couple of times already? Oh, Sarah. Sarah. Silversmith, not Goldsmith. Silversmith is in the house as well, so good to see you. Did I miss anybody else? I don't want to offend anybody. Not today. Yeah, okay, Sarah, if you say so. Eric Moss. I have not been here. What's going on? What's going on? Holy Batman, then you better come more often, Eric. Then you'll find out what's going on. let's see, who else we got coming in here? Okay, I think we're good with names for right now. My favorite volcano, Krakatoa. Okay. Krakatoa. It's a neat volcano, and we definitely do kind of like that one. And we did show a little bit more on it yesterday, as far as the location and stuff on that map, and we'll pop that back on there again today. I wanted just to start out by looking at this, just to let you guys know, yeah, we are actually watching what's going on with it, and seeing how it's erupting. Now, I did make up a little bit of a short time lapse. It's not the greatest, but we will go look at that in a little while once we get around the volcanoes. So for right now, let's head over to Sicily and see what's happening there, and probably a black screen. We'll find out in a second or two. No, we'll see that other thing. It's called Mount Etna, and I did put the time back on it, of course, to 12:43. Just after lunch there at Sicily time, and that's what it was like. The weather again today, they're not very well at all, but hey, that's okay. We don't mind it. Rusty Bolts, I didn't see the name go by, but I see somebody else saying hi. Spam is high in protein, still used in army forces as survival food. You betcha. It definitely can do that. And welcome, Rusty Bolts. Okay, Etna still see smoking. You bet. And that is what we're seeing coming out of here, as well as up in the top here. And that's probably more, oh, hang on. I was going to say more prevalent in this view, but I forgot. That was yesterday that we seen that. Hang on, it was peeking out there. We might not see it. It's right there in the clouds, guys. Hard to see, but yeah, you can almost see it. You can see it coming right out the top of Etna, just below the cloud layer there. So it is definitely still smoking, definitely still active. In all respects, and not to be fooled with. It is a volcano after all. So that's kind of what we're seeing there at Etna. Really, really poor weather conditions. Remember yesterday this area was so pretty and clean and nice looking, and now it's full of clouds and fog and wow, clouds, fog, and further on it'd be some fog in there as well. So pretty awesome, though, to be able to see it. And like I say, if we go further in time, this is all you get to see. And that is unfortunate. And I'm going to put that actually back to live. And then you can see the lights. And it is dark there. It is 01:04 is the time. It's actually in the future. Probably same time as Piggy's time. No, or is 02:04 at Piggy's. I don't know. Close though. Here's the other views from the other cameras. Again, around 1 o'clock or very close to it. And that didn't look too bad. And that shot actually looks better at night because they've got those houses and street lights out front here. It makes it look a little bit more like a neighborhood rather than looking at a black screen. And of course this one from the south, different long range shot, although this one doesn't have any lights in the foreground when we go live on it, unfortunately. And there, that's it, black screen. You can see a couple of little spots, I think. No, that's on my screen, I think. No, that might be there. Yeah, I see it on both screens, so it can't be the same spot in both of my screens. Anyway, that's what we're seeing. Let's see if we can get you over to Iceland. What is up with my software today? This is the 4th time this has changed on me. There's a glitch in the software, and I'm not sure what the heck it's doing, because this is not what was supposed to be on here. Why is that there? Let me find my software here, and we will add the source again, and hopefully this will take it all the way this time. This is absolutely weird. I don't know why it's doing that, but it does it by itself. I have no idea why. It's kind of weird. Okay, let me literally get rid of the other one here, and what's underneath, and we'll remove those. Remove and remove, and actually I'm going to stretch that one a little bit to make it actually fit the screen here, so little out of shape, but not too bad. That way we got a full screen. Perfect. All right, so there you go. Hey, Craig Thor made it in, as well as Sherry Hewitt. Welcome, you guys. Glad to have you on board. And that's what it is like at Ragnar right at the present. And if we scroll back in the day here, we see that we did have a little bit of sunshine at times in some spots, and you can see Ragnar back there very well. For those who don't know, that's it right there, of course, and that is the lava flow that comes out of Geldingadarler. That's about the top end of Geldingadarler, and it flows down into Notthagi down in that bottom right direction. Anyway, we're going to slide over a little bit just so you can see. No new snow or anything like that. All happy about that. And we can see over on the other side, no snow either. A little bit of a rainbow in here. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but just a little one, and just noticeable on this particular picture. But I don't know if it hung around in the other ones. No, it didn't. Of course not. Why would it? And yeah, good old Ragnar. And let's see, if we go through, this was going actually back in the course of the day. This was early in the morning. You see it off-gassing up top here, steaming, and that was kind of what it was like. There you go. Early in the morning, and that's what it was like, very early, and of course right from the dark into the light, and there you go. Just scrolling back and forth here, trying to find the best shot. I guess that's about there, and we'll move over to the other one. And again, this is because it's getting dark, and that's what we're seeing. As we scroll back in time, you can see how foggy and cloudy it was at different portions, and a little bit of rain as well. There's that parking lot number 3. You can see there are people there, and that's a little better right there actually. And if we slide around a little bit and snoop down, there's your Notthagi Valley, of course, and we slide out over there a little bit. Whoop, not quite far enough. And there's that berm at the end of Notthagi Valley, the end of the lava flow. The drinking stone over there, and that kind of helps you out with the lay of the land, and it looks pretty awesome. Don't see anything new or troublesome right in that area. But as we go through, we can see that there was a little bit of traffic. We also see vehicles down here. I'm not sure what's going on with those ones. If that's some kind of testing or monitoring, or who knows what those guys are doing. Keeping people off the lava fields, maybe. I have no idea. Status Quo is in the house. Wow, haven't seen you for a while. Welcome, Status Quo. Glad to have you on board. And anyway, that's what we're seeing down at Ragnar. Again, this was our picture of today, what it looked like. and hasn't changed any. And let's get over to our harmonic tremor chart, and at least that is still in the right place. I keep finding that over in a bunch of places. But anyway, there we go. I did refresh it not too long ago, but I'm going to do that again because we're very close. There we go. And we can see that we did indeed have a couple more little quakes in there, and I'm glad I refreshed it. So you see some of the spikes. Those are little quakes, not as big as these guys, as you can see. And down here, we're kind of on an even keel right now. I don't know whether to call that an upswing or a downswing, but it looks like it's leveled out. And we're not seeing any action as per se right now from our volcano or in that area, but we're definitely going to have a look at what our, oh, here we go again. What in the heck has my software done? I've got a problem with my software. I need to upgrade it or reboot it or do something. That is supposed to be my Icelandic earthquakes. Okay, I got a glitch in the software. Fun. Alright, we'll recapture that and get on the fly with it and make it happen. There we go. Wasn't so bad. Gonna remove the other one though. And I did update this a little while ago, but since we've seen a few more little quakes in there, I'm gonna redo this and see if they are on this chart as well, or on the map. Anyway, it doesn't look too much different than what we seen, but then again, once we zoom in, we'll find out right away. First thing I want to do is check way up top here, and sure enough, there is a little quake up there I did want to see. And let's zoom in on that guy first off, if we can. Will it allow me? No, it won't. We'll have to see if we can find it on the other chart, because as soon as I zoom in, it disappears and it doesn't allow me to pull the thing down. And let's see where the other ones are. Right there. Zoom in. Come on, one more time. There we go. This 1.1 right there was at actually yesterday at 1924. It's 11 kilometers down. This 1.6 may be from yesterday as well. No, it's from today at 1453 and 9.5 kilometers down. So pretty awesome. And don't see too many others here. Oh, there's a few little guys right down here at the harbor area. I don't think that's going to matter much. It's only a 1.6. And there we go, 9 kilometers down, and 11 a.m. or 3 minutes after 11. And that's where that one sits. Not too convenient, I guess. If they're going to have something happen there, that wouldn't be good. Never good when it's close to any kind of population. Looking down here at Asja, that's right there. If we zoom in, we don't see a darn thing. So according to this map, we're not seeing anything there or around here that we normally see. And again, we will compare maps and charts because of that fact, because some of the other ones show different earthquakes. Don't know why. They all seem to have access to the same data, but don't know what's going on. This one here, 5.7 kilometers down for that 1.1, and that was actually from yesterday at 1900, and that's not going to affect us much. We do see this swarm up here, and we looked at that before, and it is continuing, and that is very interesting. And I'm wondering if this is from today. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's gonna pop up there or do something. Little lower, 4.7 kilometers for that 2.3. That happened at 6:58 a.m. And let's see what this 2.0's got. 6:59 a.m. 3.3 kilometers down, magnitude 2. Then we have this 1.8 out here. Again, today 6:44, 5.2 kilometers down, 1.8 in magnitude. This 2.4, 4.7 kilometers down, 7 a.m. Was the time on it. So those are pretty good sized shakers, though, to be all in that area, indicating that there is something major going on. Anyway, 2.1, 4.3 kilometers down, 7:15 a.m. This 1.9 out here, 2.3 kilometers down, coming up a little bit more, a little shallow, 6:47 a.m. Sliding over a little bit more. This over here, 1.7, 4 kilometers down, 6:58. And they all seem to be around that same time frame. 7:02 for this 1.1, 4.8 kilometers down. I think we got that 2.0 already. This 1.6, 2.8 kilometers down, 6:41 a.m. This other guy right here, 1.4, 6:44. And here we go. So only 100 meters down. And that's going to make a guy wonder. 1.4 on the scale there. So that is the most shallow one we've seen so far. What is this? 0.7 of a kilometer down. 1.2, 7:12 a.m. This, what is this? 1.5, 0.4 kilometers down. And, you know, to me, that is pretty awesome to see that close to the surface. I'm waiting for a volcano to show up there. 7:05 a.m. For that 1.5. And like I say, it's 4 kilometers down, or 0.4 of a kilometer down. Good evening, Anna Wallner. Welcome. Glad to have you on board, Anna. And let's see, what do we got here? 2.8 kilometers down, 7:06 a.m. For that 1.3. And then we have this straggler out here, 3 kilometers down, a little bit further out, but 3 kilometers, 1.3, and 6:53 a.m. So I don't know what exactly is in this area that would be erupting. It doesn't look like we've got a volcano of some sort. It looks like a river system that is flowing here, but I don't see any mounds, no major volcanoes right there. Makes a person wonder, why is it so shallow? Or are we seeing something else happening there? Just tectonic action? I don't know, but when the earthquakes are, fairly close to the surface, you would expect to see something. We'll keep our eyes open on that and wonder what the heck it is. And that's really in the sticks too. If a volcano goes off over there, it's not easy to get to, and by the looks of things, I don't think that's a very populated area. Good for a volcano, though, if you're going to have something really bang up and blow up. If it did go, it wouldn't matter much. Okay, as we zoom in here, this is the Reykjanes Peninsula, as what we can see here on the screen, and Reykjavik, the capital city right there. And down on the end here of the peninsula, there's the Keflavik Airport, Keflavik and Yarvik and Reykjanesbar. And if we slide down, this is the Blue Lagoon and the power plant, and Grindavik down here. And we do see those quakes. I just want to check out here in the water real quick to see if there's anything more happening as far as earthquakes. And I don't see anything out here, so everything out in the on the Reykjanes Ridge basically has subsided for today, at least, or the last 24 hours. But if we zoom in here, let's have a look at what's going on. Now, we did have that big swarm in this area before, and this is that blue lagoon. This is the power plant, and that's the hill just on the other side of the highway that I've driven by a few times. Anyway, 2.1 or 2.1 on the scale, and a 5.2 kilometers down, 7:15 a.m. So fairly deep. I'm not gonna say it's gonna pop right away over there. This one 5.1 kilometers down, and it's 1.5 at 2:48 a.m. and really not anything major or surprising there. And let's see what we've got here. This one is at the end of the ridge, and remember that parking lot we looked at? There's your hiking trail. It's just off the hiking trail. I wonder if somebody fell down. I'm kidding. 2.2 kilometers down. That would have been a heck of a fall. And that was actually from yesterday, 2007, for that 1.8. And that is all we see on this map. And I'm always a little bit apprehensive for, when we look at that. There's other stuff that we don't see, and when we're looking at these maps, I really do have to wonder. I'm going to go to this one, I think. The thing out here, this was the older one, and that was from yesterday at 13:28. That 2.7 we seen out there. This one 2.1, I think we did look at that, and then there was these other ones in here. I think we caught those as well. 1.1, yep, we did. And then this one here was from yesterday at 1521, a 1.5, 3 kilometers down. And as we get over here, I just wanted to double check in the Asja area, because I thought we seen a little quakes. This one yesterday's, not going to worry about him, but this guy here is today's from 2:34 a.m. and it's a 0.6, 16 kilometers down. So there is something happening and shaking and moving out there, and I just find it odd that we don't see it on the other map. This 0.3, 10 kilometers down, 6:54 a.m. Today. So definitely on the map. That's yesterday's. I'm not going to worry about him or this guy. This might be close. Yeah, 2044 is the time on that one. So a couple little ones in the Asja area. And if we zoom in a little bit here, we see this, of course, is Bardabanga area. And there's a couple little ones here. Today, 10:09 a.m. and 0.6, 12 kilometers down, well below the ice level. This one could be right in the ice level yet. 3 kilometers down. Well, I don't think the ice is 3 kilometers down, but 0.6 anyway. 43 minutes after midnight on that guy. And if we go out here, there's another one I seen, yeah, right there, kind of all alone, 0.2, 22 kilometers down, and 14:03, so not sure what that guy is up to. And let's see, if we zoom out, we'll re-zoom over here, and let's see, this of course is Grimsvatn, and that one is the surface quake. 0.7 happened yesterday at 23:45. So could be ice shifting or whatever, definitely causing something happening there. This is a 0.9, 2 kilometers down, and that was at 4:40 this morning. And as we scroll down here, we know some of these things are flowing out as things heat up and warm up. We know that some of that ice is definitely shifting. And we see a bunch of little guys right here from very early in the morning, a 0.4, and again, surface quake. right? It is at 2:36 a.m. This guy here, that was yesterday's 2109, but again 0.5 on the surface. If we go to this one here, again a surface quake, 7:46 a.m. and this one again is, what is it, 0.5, and again surface, but that was from yesterday though at 22:05. So these are basically all surface quakes, very high up in the ice. So it is showing that we have ice movement. Again, this one here from yesterday as well, 0.5, and it's a surface. This one here from today, 1 a.m. 1.1, 6 kilometers down. That's below the ice, that's for sure. 5-minute warning, thank you, and really good. Trots over to Arizona. Oh my God, don't lick anything. Oh, let's see. Okay. Piggy, stop that. Oh, too much fun in the chat there. Okay, 1 kilometer down, could still be in the ice, and that is a 0.6 at 9:52 a.m. And what do we got here? This little guy from 28 minutes after midnight, 0.5, 1 kilometer down. I would think that's in the ice. Then we see some more movement here, 0.7, and that was from yesterday. And this one is from today at 3:29 a.m., 0.8, and again, no depth indicated. So very, very close to the surface. But as you can see, this delta forming out here, that's basically the ice flow is heading out, and it's the glaciation is, the glacier is moving, okay, is what it is. It's going to break up a little bit and retreat and retract and all those nice things. Let's zoom into the Ketla area. We see one tiny little guy here, and that is 13 kilometers down, a 0.2, and 5:44 a.m. Not in the ice, not doing anything like that. This was from yesterday, and that was a 1.2, a surface quake. And let's slide up a little bit more. I seen a very small one here somewhere. Where was he? Oh boy. It was just a little dot all by himself, and I can't see him. There's one there that's, I see it's older, but there was another little red one here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Need eyes to be able to see him. Okay, 0.4, a 1 kilometer down, 6:51 a.m. And that is on some kind of a huge caldera impression. I'm not sure what's going on there. That's got to be a really, really old volcano in there, but a large one, very, very large. All right, a few more that we see as we cross the countryside. And Jonesy Music, wow, thank you kindly for that wonderful super chat. Jonesy Music, and welcome back, long time no see, and glad you came on board, and I really do appreciate that wonderful super chat. Thank you. Anyway, I gotta speed up the mo here before I get yelled at. Actually, we can always go back to this after the break. Get rid of you, go away, there we go. And oh, I did want to hit that. 0.97 kilometers down, 11:11 a.m. And let's get over to the Reykjanes Peninsula. Before we do that, maybe we should go look at this. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'll leave it right here for right now. I'm going to go take my break. We'll investigate these in the peninsula after the break. In the meantime, I will put you back over to our wonderful Krakatoa, since we do have that on the screen, and it is continuing to erupt. We'll leave that there for you guys, and hopefully we'll be able to see it doing something. And are the numbers changing on the clock? That's always the important part. Let me see if I go to that actual thing and see what's going on. Are we stuck? No, we are supposed to be moving. I'm not seeing anything moving. The clock is stuck. Okay, well, maybe I won't leave you there. Maybe I'll put you somewhere where things are moving, and I don't know why. And what the heck is going on? It's invaded my computer. What about over here? Oh, there too. Yeah, my computer's gone nuts. Oh, it did make it back. Okay, never mind. Let me see if we'll leave it on there. All right. I'm going to leave it on Merapi for right now and try to fix up this other stuff. Electronics have mind of its own. You bet. Gremlins. They got gremlins. Helpers. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to leave it on here, and after the break, I will take a look and try to figure out why this other stuff has gone all over the place on me here. But for now, if you haven't hit that like button yet and you are enjoying the show, please, by all means, do hit that like button. Our mini goal of the day, of course, is to hit 150 likes. So the more we get, the happier I am, and that definitely helps out with the YouTube analytics. Also, if you're new to the stream and have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. And we'll leave it at that for right now. On that friendly note, I am your host, DrFox2000, and I will be back in 5 minutes. Don't go away. And by the way, Tom is driving back, so talk loudly so he can hear you, and that way he won't fall asleep to the music. And welcome, Tammy dear. Okay, and JB is here as well, and Cynthia. Welcome, you guys. I'm going to go on my break. I will be back in 5 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on. I will slide the volume down a bit on that music, and there we go. And we do have some new people that popped in here, and listeners, welcome. And Bo is back. Jonesy Music, of course, welcome. And just to let you know there, the listeners, fourth grade, she did first report on calderas, volcanoes. Okay, cool. That is awesome, and glad to have you on board. And yes, as Arizona Snowman had mentioned there, we are kid friendly here. The language is clean, and we do monitor things very tightly. So if you do want to join in, by all means, you're more than welcome to. If you've got questions, if you want to direct the question at me, make sure you put DrFox2000 back in front of it. And thank you, Piggy, and Arizona Snowman, and Cynthia, welcome, and thanks, Kate, and all of you. Glad to have you on here. Trev T, also in the house, good to see you. So, Sharon Stewart, are you sure you can hear me now? Tammy dear, good to be here. Haven't seen you for a while, Tammy dear, and glad that you popped in, and always welcome. So anyhow, doing our thing. Of course, I just threw that Icelandic video up there real quick of good old Ragnar. We want to get back over to where we were, though, and hopefully this is going to work, and I'm going to see what happens, because I think I've got a glitch in the software that is worse than I expected, and I'm not sure what the heck is going on. I'm going to try this and see what's going on here now, and gotta wait till my screen splits, and then we're going to see what happened. Yep, it did it to me again. I have no idea what the heck it's doing, but it's almost like I've got gremlins. Okay, it's deciding to grab the wrong screens, and I'm not sure what the heck it's doing that for. Okay, let me recapture that. I'll just leave that on the screen for a second, and give me a few seconds here. We're going to recapture this entire screen, and see what we can do here. That kind of throws me for a little bit of a loop, considering I have everything set up, and then all of a sudden things aren't working, and I'm kind of going, huh? This doesn't look right. So definitely another reboot in order for my software. Okay, we'll get over there. I've got it loaded, and we can put that on the screen. And we were looking at that swarm, and that was happening. That's right there, you guys. And let me see if I can get rid of this other thing here. Remove. Okay, perfect. So looking at that swarm, that was all from today. And just to kind of let you know where it is, it's way up there. And Reykjavik, the capital, is here. And this is out in the middle of nowhere, basically. And when we're looking at this, 2.3, 5 kilometers down on that, and that is at 12:58 is when that happened. And I'm actually going to go from the top down. It works better. 1.2, 1 kilometer down, 13:12 was the time on that one. This one here, 13:05. And that looks like a surface quake, 1.5. That's really close to the surface, as far as I can see. Anyway, 1.3 for this one, and it's 3 kilometers down. 13:06 happened just after that guy. Next one over here, 12:53, 3 kilometers down, 1.3. And let's grab this guy, 1.4, also a surface quake at 12:44. So something is definitely shaken loose in the area. 2 kilometers down on that one, 1.4, 13:04 was the time. And this one here, 3 kilometers down for this 1.2, 12:33, all around that same time frame. 12:38 for this one. 2 kilometers down, 1 in magnitude. And as we work our way down a little bit, I think we did that 1.2, 12:33. I need this guy, 1.6, 3 kilometers down, 12:41. Then we get a little bigger with this guy, 2. It's a magnitude 2, 3 kilometers down, 13:18. And we got a few other small ones in there. I'm not going to read them all off, but 3:02, 12:55 for that one. And this one here, 1.74 kilometers down, 12:58. This one, 12:46 for that 1.8. This one is a 2.24 kilometers down, 12:15. We slide over there, 1.9, 12:47. So they're all happening in that same time zone. 1300 for this one, 2.4, 5 kilometers down. And we see this 2.1, just about 1300 as well, a few seconds off. And 3 kilometers down on that, 5 kilometers down on this 1.8, a little further away. And 5 kilometers down on that 2.3. And they're all in that same time frame, 12:58. So somewhere between 12:50 and 1300, and we had most of these quakes happening, and that is a little unusual, far away from everything. So we're going to keep an eye on things, definitely. I think this is from yesterday. Yep, it is. I think we did look at that one, so I'm not going to worry about that. Anyway, let's get back into our Reykjanes Peninsula, and this is where our meat and potatoes is really when we get into what we're looking for. We do see some very tiny ones over by the lake here, 0.5, 6 kilometers down, 4:51 a.m. We see a couple newer ones mixed into the old mini swarm, if you want to call it that. 5 kilometers down, 0.5, and it was at 4:15 a.m. And we do see some newer little guys over here, 6 kilometers down, 0.6, 10:02 was the time on that. And this one is 9:56, 0.4, 5 kilometers down. And I don't think we had anything else that's too sizable there. And we'll take a look at what we have in this area. I don't think anything really new. This may be, yeah, from yesterday. All of these were from yesterday. We don't see anything new happening there. That was yesterday's as well. So really nothing new in Geldingadarler. That's this area. And this is, oh boy, Meridalier. There we go. Meridalier, Upper Meridalier, and Meridalier. And just older quakes in there. We do see this one little guy here just beside the trail. Happened at 7:48, or sorry, 7:38, and that was 8 kilometers down for that 0.7. Nothing new in that creaky. And we get out here, and here the fun begins. And this, of course, is the area where we had that major swarm before. We do have some little ones mixed in with the big ones. 11:07, 3 kilometers down for that 0.3. Then we do have some other ones here. We'll zoom in a little, and we see a 0.4. 3 kilometers down, 11:38. This guy here is 8:48 a.m., 5 kilometers down, 1.5. And the rest are really small. And from yesterday, We slide over here though. This one is a little bit bigger. This happened at 13:15, and 5 kilometers down, 2.1. So a little bit more of a shaker. I'm not sure what's going on. We've got this whole row here and a couple on top of this. These would have been very early in the morning. 2:39 for that one. 0 and 2 kilometers down. This is a 0.2, 1 kilometer down, and that's about the height of that hill. No. Makes you wonder what's going on. And here's this whole row, and that's a little odd, but let's take a look and see when they happen. 2:50 a.m., 0.1, 1 kilometer down. This guy here is what? 5:34, 2 kilometers down for that 0.4. This guy here, 0.7 and 3 kilometers down at 4:27 a.m. This little guy, 4:52 a.m., 0.74 kilometers down. And another one right there, 0.1, 2 kilometers down. And that's not very far down into the bowels of the earth there, if you want to call it that. Over by our radio antennas here, we have a 0.5, 3 kilometers down, 8:58 a.m. And then also a friend of his over here, 0.7, and it is 4 kilometers down, 4:54 a.m. And let's see, what else do we see? Our grouping over here, we only see a little tiny speck in here, 0.3, 4 kilometers down, at 12:48 was the time on that one. And as we get out to the actual coastline, we're only seeing this 0.9, 9 kilometers down, and 4:01 a.m. And if we go out, we look at the swarm that we had before, nothing newish there. So kind of makes you wonder what the heck is going on as far as activity in Iceland. Still a little bit disappointed that we don't have some of that other stuff on the other maps, but I'm sure we'll get our way through it with the 3 different maps, of course, and always works out fairly well in the end. Okay, having dealt with that, let's boogie around the world and see what our other volcanoes look like, and hopefully things did not change on me, and we can actually find these. And let's click on there. Yep, that's going to work, and hopefully it is there. It is. And wonderful. Okay, this is in Sakurajima in Japan, southern end of Japan, and of course it is a lavally picture. They don't have any lava coming out though. It did look not bad earlier in the morning, and we'll just get back to a reasonable time. There you can see the top of the crater with its little pointy peak and everything, and still doing its thing, but the crater is definitely off-gassing some, as you can see, and looks not too bad. I'm going to put that back to live so I don't miss it later. And hey, our ice cream's coming. It's just about here, and this is live, so hurry, get down to the docks. You can get your ice cream, and the boat's got ice cream on it, you guys. Okay, never mind. All right. Yeah, get the ice cream. It's good. Chocolate, please. Sacha. Okay, no problem. I think they have soft ice cream on there. I'd like a soft chocolate ice cream. I think that'd be nice. All right, we'll get the boat in about 10 minutes once it's docked. All right, moving on. Of course, Mount Fuji, and it's a little bit hidden behind clouds today, but that is fine. At least it's not snowing out here. Oh boy. And let's see, ASO, that is ASO-san, and ASO is producing a little bit of steam, but not very much, and it has been taken off the list of active volcanoes, so I'm not seeing too much happening there anytime soon. But you know, it's a volcano, you never know. These things can change on a dime. And let's see, of course, this is Suwanosejima, and of course, again, a poor quality picture because it is way out in the ocean, and not seeing too well with that particular camera. You can see that it is a little bit of smoke coming out of the caldera, but it's very, very difficult to see it at all. 5-minute warning. Thank you, Piggy. Okay, Taal was not on the air yet. Let me see if I can just double check. Yeah, we do have Taal on one stream, and we'll get that on the screen for you in a second. I just want to see if the other one is working as well. No, the other one is not. So there is... what is going on? I just switched it. That's not what's supposed to be there. I have it on my screen here, guys. My software's messing up. Okay, let me fix that up. This is really, really weird. I just looked at it 2 minutes ago, and it was showing me the right thing. So I don't know what the heck is going on. We've got gremlins in the software. All right, there, fixed. That is Taal, and that is, of course, compliments of Madam Rutsa, and we will, let's see, copy, remove, paste, and get her name up on the top there, or the bottom. There we go. And that's all fixed up. And let me get rid of this other thing. I don't know what the software is doing, but all right, we removed that. We'll carry on. We already had a look at our other wonderful volcano in North America, of course, and that was our good-looking, what do you call it? Yellowstone. We already seen that, so I'm going to just split my screen here for a second to double check and make sure that the next volcano I take you to is actually going to be the right one. And that was supposed to be, yep, I knew it. Again, the software messed it up. For some reason it changed it, but I'm going to fix it before we go there. And we were supposed to be looking at Popocatépetl and his friends, and for some reason it didn't love me and decided to change it. And yeah, hope maybe there's an update for the software. I'll have to bear through that tonight and see what happens. And let's see if we get that centered somewhere around there. And we'll get on it. Okay, and we'll push that live, and hopefully it'll go there, and we will be able to have a look at Popocatépetl in the clouds. And let's see what else we got under that tab. And that is one side of Popocatépetl. This is the other side, unfortunately in the clouds. And there is a shot of Fuego from one side, and a slightly different angle there up in the clouds. While we're here, this is going down a little further south, and that is Tolika, and I'm sorry, that's a lot harder to see. I wasn't expecting that smoke to come in the direction of the camera. But it did, otherwise I would have grabbed you a shot from earlier. And so that is Tolika in Nicaragua. And here's our next shot. This is actually a very nice clear shot, actually that's from today as well, and a very, very beautiful picture of the caldera of Masaya in Nicaragua, and that is very close to the previous volcano that we just looked at, which is Tolica. And at nighttime, usually you can see the half moon in here of the lava. So if you're interested in this, you guys can always have a peek. Actually, what I'm going to do, just to be a nice guy, I'm going to drop this up on the screen here so you can see. And there's the link for those. You can get to a multiple of amount of volcanoes going through that link. So give it a whirl, and I think what we'll do is we will leave it on this one here while I go take my break. Day 86 of Iceland. I will definitely see if I can line that up for you guys, and I can probably show that. Let's see. I'll take a look and see what it looks like. Day 86. If we get past the commercials, we did have a lot of stuff happening on day 86, if I recall correctly. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put that on the screen then. Okay. Day 86 it is. And hopefully that's right from the beginning of the shot. You guys can watch that, and if you see it moving, that's just me doing my stuff here in the background. So after we come back from the break, we will definitely have our bacon seeds, so stand by for that. And for those lovely people who are in here, if you have not yet hit that like button, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not yet subscribed, do consider subscribing if you feel we've earned it, and that would be awesome and wonderful. And of course, back then I didn't learn quick enough to make my logos a lot smaller on the screen, which is kind of foolish. I wish I would have done that back then, and made my little Iceland volcano eruptions a lot smaller, but you know, you learn these things. There, just like that. That would have been nice. It's going to be small now, and you'll guys be able to look at it. That's what I wanted it to do. All right, I'm going to go for my break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Keep smiling and be good, and we'll see you shortly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on. Gonna turn that music back down a bunch, and hopefully that'll be there. And aloha to two pineapples, as well as Marshall. Welcome and aloha to both of you. Glad to have you on board today. And of course, right now what you're seeing is some video footage of day 86 in Iceland, and that is pretty cool. But we did promise we're going to do bacon seeds now, so that is where we're heading. We're going to do bacon seeds, and hopefully the software didn't mess up. Nope, software didn't mess up, and that is the last one we showed yesterday. And that was that cutie after we gave it a bath. So there's a whole herd of new ones. I didn't even count how many there is. 3, 6, and 9. I count 9 piggies. Yep, 9. So a lot of spots in there, though. I don't know if you want to count all the spots, but there's definitely 9 pigs. Or 9 bacon seeds is what they are. 9 little bacon seeds. Wonderful to see, and love it. Next bacon seed one here. Yep. Here we go. This guy. And looks like he's just sniffing around a bit. Again, those eyes freak me out. But, you know, he's got a smile on his face. When they got smiles, you know they're up to something. And let's get to our next one here. Who snuck in? Tom made it. Okay. What? Smoking was out in force. Oh, Smokey was out in force for the drive down. Ooh, I hope you didn't get stopped there, Tom. And anyway, here's a real bacon seed. This guy is so young that is only a few hours old, and can't be more than a day, but very, very little bacon seed. Lovely little guy, and definitely, yeah, you can go, love how cute they are. Pig strut, you betcha, Sasha, that's about it. Very cute little guy, and it's a baby bacon seed, and that's definitely where they come from. The little oinkers born to run. Yep. And speaking of born to run, this guy's being like almost a couch potato. He's on a chair. But you notice that the chair, the cloth of the chair has got a bunch of little pigs on it. That's kind of cute. So, yep, nice little piggy. That's his little day bed, I guess. And looking pretty awesome. And I think we might have one more. And we do. One more bacon seed. And this is somebody who is partying a little too much. I think this is, it might have been Piggy. Piggy before she broke her, trotter. I think that might be what it is. But yeah, something like that. And yeah, I don't want to bring it up, but you know, Broken Piggy is definitely still on the agenda here, so I can show you that picture. If that's not the right one. Hang on. Broken Piggy. That's not the one. There's Broken Piggy. We'll get you the right picture here. Broken Piggy. We'll turn that one off. Turn this one on. Oh, that's Piggy in a cast. Or is this it? All right, let's see what. I'm going to get rid of this picture on top here and see if I got. Oh, no. Okay, I guess that was just the verbiage over top of it, and there. There's Piggy. I'm Intercast. I knew I could find it somewhere. And I guess that other one is a text file. We can get rid of that. So, yep, her left trotter broken. So I just had to bring that back up. Anyway, let's take a look at the rest of our volcanoes. Hopefully the software hasn't messed up too much, and we can get around to a few of the other places and see what's happening. So right now I'm on the hunt for the Azores, and there we go. We are over at the Azores, and something has happened to my screen here as well. There we go. That worked better. And of course that is one of the harbors. Again, too dark to see anything. You can see the lights over on Pico, on the island next to it. And that is approximately 18 kilometers away. And we know there's a big mountain of a volcano on the other side there as well. Going through these real quick, and there's our cove. We can see the white water down on the bottom, so we got some pretty rough seas there again. And this one here again, they aren't working, so I'm going to see if we can make it a little bigger. There we go. And actually, let's do it that way, and then you can see more. And that looks pretty awesome. And that's the ship being loaded real quick. These guys are working at high efficiency. I'll tell you, that is just moving. And they're getting paid overtime for this. Look at how fast that crane is loading stuff. Wow. Hey, Leo Carlson, I made it in. Welcome, Leo. Glad to have you on board. And hi to Gura, if I didn't say hello to you earlier. Paul Williams also here. Let's see, Kananaska's Country made it in as well. Good to have you guys all on board. And yeah, that looked pretty awesome, them loading that ship. And then that was it for the course of the day. And let me get out of that full screen mode, and we'll go over to our next thing here. And of course, that is our earthquake maps. And as you can see, it looks pretty solid here as far as the mess that they've got on that map. They are indicating that there were 2 quakes, 1.8, and that happened at 1407, and the other one is right there, a 1.7, that happened at 1033. So just 2 quakes there for today. In the Azores, and that is actually kind of amazing, and you know, it kind of tells us that's what we had. Now there's other quakes here. The 2 that are listed there, of course, are strictly for Seo George. The other islands here, 20 hours ago we had a 2.1 on that one as well. And then way down here, we're in a similar area to the one that we had before, 7 hours ago, a 2.5. And those are fairly strong. If we zoom in here, they're indicating 3 earthquakes for today. 8 hours ago for that one, 12 for the 1.7, so 8 for the 1.8, and then this 1.5, 13 hours ago. And that's it, what we're seeing for Seo George. This is Pico Island right here. That's the one where we've seen the lights from across the strait here. So pretty awesome. One thing that if you note here, you look how deep this goes. You know, if they ever had something slide off of here or on this side, that would create some kind of real heavy duty sloshing back and forth between the 2 islands. I wouldn't want to see that. No tsunami. I'm not trying to be weird here, but I don't want to see a tsunami. And let's get rid of this. Add choices. No, I don't want to know about add choices. I want to get rid of this. Close. Come on. There. They want you to see the ad, apparently. Okay, here they're indicating 3 little ones, and then they've got 2 other ones. So these ones are very close to the surface, and that one might have been included in yesterday's. As you notice, they're not showing yesterday's on there, and of course this one here is down at the below the 5 kilometer mark. So a little bit deeper as far as that is concerned. The other ones are very near the surface. Gives you a pretty good idea. And of course, this is volcanodiscovery.com that supplies this particular page. If you are interested in looking at it, I'm dropping the link right now, and you can have a peek at your leisure. And there we go. So that is it for there, and we want to get back over to Popocatépetl. Has disappeared in the clouds. Looking for the gray screen. There it is, and yep, definitely that's 2 different screens. This is back out to Fuego, and Fuego from one of the views, and this is the other view. So I'll stick with the one I can see. And that's kind of what we had there. We already peeked at the other volcanoes that we had on the list that we can't see anymore, and that is Tolika. And of course, oh, there's a little bit of a glow inside Messiah for those who had missed it. And that's actually pretty awesome to be able to see that glowing like that. Really cool. All right. I want to pop back over to Krakatoa, and of course this is the I've got a short video here. This is that time lapse I mentioned that I made, and you can see that at after 2300 roughly their time, it was going pretty good for a while, and unfortunately, the pictures aren't the best quality, but it is a moonlit Krakatoa night for them. So definitely throwing out a bunch of wonderful material and doing its thing. So again, this was taking roughly about 2 hours and scrunching it down into just a little over a minute and a half for you guys. Just so you could see it. And of course I turned it off, I stopped recording, and then about 10 minutes later I was over there chatting with everyone, and of course the thing went off and I was already in the middle of processing it. But there was a bigger poof, but they had a few of those larger eruptions showing coming out of it. Hey, Yvonne Kunkel is here. Welcome, Yvonne, and I hope you're enjoying looking at Krakatoa in fast-paced motion here. Took a little bit of a video from earlier today, so it looks pretty awesome. And again, for those people who are interested in watching Krakatoa more, you can go up to Indonesian volcano monitoring up there. And just make sure that you let them know, hey, you've seen it on Dr. Fox's VolcanoX stream, and you wanted to go over and subscribe and, watch his stuff a little bit more. And, yeah, there's a few more puffs coming out of this, and then that'll pretty much be it. And, of course, about 10 minutes later, like I said, then it went. Is that a new vent? No. As far as I can tell, Silversmith, it's still the same one. Dr. Fox, thanks for the shout out. Hey, no problem. That's what it's all about. And if we all work together as a lovely lava family, we can make things happen. And that is pretty awesome. That's why I left the name up there. That's why I'm promoting the channel up there as well, Marshall. It's just so everybody knows and they can all be happy. And anyway, that was the video. So it shows a little bit of what's going on. And of course, I can probably get rid of my banner on here too. that's what it is doing at present. I haven't seen that move. The clock hasn't moved for a while on the one, and the other one has. So 7:22 a.m. is what is showing there. The one on the right hand side is still stuck at 5:58, and I'm not sure if that camera is just not seeing anything or what the scoop is. But that's what we've got out at Krakatoa. Louise says, see my post above about Iceland. No, I missed it. And quite frankly, it's hard to go start chasing posts. What time did you actually post it? While I'm talking and doing other things, I don't look at the chat. So if you posted it, Louise, please maybe just say it again or copy it if you can, and dump it into the stream, and I will try to look at it. If you put DrFox2000 in front of it, I should be able to find it the next time you post it. And it happens when I get busy, I don't have that much time to pay attention 100%, and I do apologize for that, Louise, but I'm doing other things, right? Trying to get the show on the road, and yeah, now you got me wondering what it is you wanted there, Louise. Please do throw it back in there if you can. And welcome, and good day, eh? Welcome, Oz. Glad to have you on board. Maria is also here. Welcome, Matoma. All cool. And JB also in the house. I think I got you earlier though. Craig Thor, welcome. Leo says buffering here. Uh-oh. No, we're good here. Marshall, hey, Marshall, thanks for becoming a member, Marshall. And I'm going to just write that down. Marshall. And it's RAVN. New member. Thank you kindly. Next eruption could be worse in Iceland. Maybe we'll even see an underwater eruption, but I'm buffering great time. Oh, you're buffering there too? Well, I'm sending out proper video here as far as my stream seems to be solid as far as bit rates are concerned on all three streams. So I'm not sure what's going on. Do you guys have some issues there in Europe or elsewhere? YouTube has been having some fun with some of their stuff. I hope it's not buffering too much or will make it go. One volcanologist says near lagoon and power plant might crack open a volcano, and watching off a southwest coast for underwater volcanoes. And okay, thank you, Louise. And yeah, that's kind of what we figured. If we go back on the map real quick, and I'm going to actually point that out before we go back to the other volcanoes. I don't want that one. I'm going to use the other one here. Let's see. On this one. This one is a little bit nicer looking. So when we're looking here, so this is Grindavik right there, and of course there's the Blue Lagoon, and what some of the volcanologists are figuring it's going to be this Helgafell right there, or we could have something happening over at this one, and I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Siligafell, something, whatever it is. So something in this area, or pop open. Even the other possibility here is we also have a fissure here that was previously opened, as well as this one here. So if there are open pipes that could possibly be used by magma, it would probably consider using an easier path up, and that might be where we could see some action if it did happen in those regions, or even out here. You never know. So that's right in that area. The other area that I suspect, because we had that massive swarm over in this side, is right along this whole fissure area. And again, this is just hypothetical that we may see this guy pop open. And as you can see, this darker area, this one hadn't been that long since it erupted. Some of the other fissures here are older, but they definitely had flow coming out of them, and it's a possibility that we could have something reopen without a doubt at all. Did I miss a super chat? Oh, Marshall threw a $5 super chat in there as well. Wow, thanks, Marshall. And that's awesome. Do appreciate that support, Marshall, and $5. Excellent. Thank you kindly for that. And just want to pop out here as well. And we previously had, and I don't know if this will show it, we had that, there we go, this area out here. So this is right on the Reykjanes Ridge, and for it to happen out in this area is definitely a possibility. Not a guarantee, mind you, but it is a possibility that we could have something out here as well. So either there, possibly even over here, you know, and again here in the older ones, you can see that we had some of that. There's that fissure that I was talking about, but there's that area there, and then of course we had multiples in this area. So hey, Nancy Buchanan, redid it. All right, wonderful. Thanks, Nancy, for renewing your membership. That's awesome. Appreciate that. Anyway, as you can see, with the older earthquakes in the soup here, we did have quite a bit in that area. But we also had this little swarm down here in that creaky, okay? And you know, I can't, well, not creaky, not haggy, right in the middle here, basically looking at it going, okay, is it possible that we could have something happen here as well? And the answer is, yeah, well, anything is possible right now. So definitely could have some new stuff in the future. And keeping our fingers crossed, we'll hope we see something blow up soon. I mean, erupt soon, and hopefully no infrastructure will be hurt in the process. And let's put that back to normal here. And so that was the big earthquake that we seen there today. All right. Anyway. We'll carry on to other wonderful volcanoes and see what else we can see. Quick look at Taal again, and it seems to be fairly quiet, nothing major. It is back to a yellow rating, so we're not too worried about it. And let's see, I think we missed our boat leaving. Where's my other one? I'm looking for that screen. There it is. Yeah, we probably missed our boat leaving. Yeah, you can see the trail. Darn it, we missed it. We got no ice cream, you guys. Ah, back to Iceland then. Yvonne, you like Iceland, and that would be awesome. Uh-oh, Pop it, I just saw a flash by. Uh-oh. Yep, I'm looking for a volcano to leave you on. I'm going to leave you right here for the interim, and going to go take a little bit of a break. I put the volume back up on the music there, and you guys be good. Please, we haven't even got to 100 likes yet. Let's see if we can fix that while I'm on my break. And hopefully a few more guys will hit that like button. Also, for those who are new, and if you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. That would really, really be awesome. Wow, Nancy Buchanan, thank you kindly for that wonderful super chat. Nancy, and then Buchanan, $5 or $4.99 a super chat. That's awesome. Thank you kindly, Nancy. That is wonderful to help out the Pepsi Fund, and we'll keep that going. All right, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go away, you guys. We got more stuff to come. All right, I turned the microphone back on, and I figured, we'll just watch that bacon on the screen for now while we're on the break, and turn that music down. And yes, I did miss that second super chat by Marshall, and thank you for that other $5 super chat as well. That's awesome. Thank you kindly, Marshall. Do appreciate it. And we do note it down here, so we really do care. Thank you. Anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. And thank you for the welcome backs from all of you. We got Leo and I think, let's see, who else? Paul and so on and so forth. I think a few of them. Okay, so what sounds back on? Welcome back from Yvonne as well. I can hear you. Thanks for the bacon. You're welcome, Sharon. No worries. And Gura also says, welcome back. Yeah, earthquake swarms. We see lots of those. And in Iceland, it's tricky because they move around. You have a swarm in one area and a volcano will pop up in a different area. And it's really weird, but that's kind of what Ragnar did. And pretty awesome to see. All right, so let's get back at wonderful stuff that we continuously look at here. And where do we want to go now? We looked at the basics that we already covered. And hang on, I'm trying to get to my other map. Uh-oh. We've got duplications of maps all of a sudden. What happened here? Let me see where my... no, I want this one. What is wrong with this page? How come you're not showing up there? Okay, again, I've got more problems. It changed. My software is being just absolutely wacky tonight, and not sure what the heck is going on, but we're going to recapture that screen real quick here, USGS, and we'll stretch that out so it fits the entirety of the screen and make that happen. Doesn't deform too much, so we're okay with that. And we'll get rid of this, remove for the other one, and there we go. So worldwide earthquakes, and I did want to make a note. We did have one, the magma searching its way up to the surface. Yes, that's what I'm hoping, Yvonne. It's finding its paths, and hopefully it will find another path over there by Ragnar, and maybe, the place I'd really like to see it would be right in Nothaggy Valley. That would really be awesome if it popped in Nothaggy. But anyway, earthquakes, that's what we're looking for. Red dots, of course, are the freshest ones, and then we seen what? I gotta take a look at something here. Hang on for a second. I gotta read something real quick. Okay. I got it. 2 pineapples. All right. Yeah, that's that automatic thing that works, and if you're listening, it does that. So if that's a claim thing, that's what it is. Possible since it's deeper than other places. Yeah, and it's Yvonne. It's kind of weird, but anyway, getting onto this real quick. Red ones are the freshest earthquakes, but I do want to point out we did have a sizable quake right here, 5.7, or pardon me, 6.7, right here, just off the coast of Nicaragua. and that was, they had a tsunami watch originally, but no tsunami was ever occurring there, and by clicking on that we can see no tsunami warning showing for that one, so we're good with that. But if we zoom in, you can see where it is. Of course, that being a subduction zone, not surprising, and it had some after shocks as well here, 4.1, 4.5, and then another guy right beside him there with 4.3, and that was all around that. I can't remember if that was all around 2 a.m. No, 1:42 around for that one. And then these other ones, the latest one here was 7:19 a.m. So I'm sure they would have felt some of that here, and definitely would have been a little bit of an issue because that's fairly close to the coast, but no tsunami. And now, having seen that one there, we have other ones that what I call reactive earthquakes, or this might be a pretensor to it. That one was at 2 or 20 minutes after midnight UTC, 10 kilometers down on the mid-Atlantic ridge. Kind of interesting to see that one there. And you know, I don't know if that's a cause of it. We did have this other one here in the Philippines yesterday at 15:53 or 57, which is also sizable, 6.0, and that could definitely have an effect on, you know, if all the plates are shifting a little bit. It's usually something that, you know, we don't see too often, but you see some of these quakes in odd locations, and that kind of tells you we've got plate movement. And we've seen before that herd of you know, stuff happening here in Iceland. Is it possible that we've got the whole North American plate is moving a little bit? That's a possibility. We don't know. Anyway, carrying on, let's get over to La Palma. I did have this one refreshed earlier, but I'm going to redo it again. I want to make sure that we don't miss out on anything. And yes, it did provide a new earthquake there. I just wanted to check up top. Don't see anything there. And we do still see the little ones here between Gran Canaria and Tenerife. That's the two right there. And that is from yesterday for the 2.1. And then the other one there is, when's that one from? Today at 20:07. And then, of course, we have another one right there. And that guy is a 1.9 and happened at 23:35 UTC. And of course, when we zoom in here, we see most of these, you know, 19th. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 today. And that is not a lot. They are all below 2. And this one here that's 2 kilometers down, that's probably just something settling. These other ones are definitely a little bit further down, possibly old vent pipes, you know, collapsing or something. Who knows what's going on deep down inside. Quick peek at the volcano map worldwide, and of course Astia and Franco del Fiel right there up on the top right hand corner, and this is St. George, possible eruption that we're going to get there. This is Cumbre Vieja, what we were just looking at in our wonderful Canary Islands. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh boy, had me going there for a second. Also see this 5.2. We looked at that just a bit ago. Not going to spend too much time on this, but we'll zoom in just one notch here and slide over a little bit. Going up the Ring of Fire, we do see everything in there, and they do show that 6.7. and the closest volcano to that area would be probably, is it Talika? No, Masaya. Talika is also very close. So between the two of them, you can see that that's happening. They're showing a bunch more quakes here as well, several more, which the other chart didn't have all of them on there, but that's okay. We know that there's going to be more aftershocks. Anyway, Fuego is there, and his buddy just beside it. This is Popocatépetl, just 70 kilometers south of Mexico City. Zooming back out a little bit, and we don't see anything all the way along the North American coast, which is probably a good thing, but I'm sure we're going to see one in the future here. I've got a funny feeling we're going to see one this summer. Anyway, Aleutian Islands up here. We got Pavlov, Great Sitkins, Semi, and Davidoff. And of course, those ones are continuing to be what they are. Interesting stuff that happens there. Unfortunately, the views of today, and I tried to get the views, it's horrible, horrible views today. Really bad. Up here, Kamchatka Peninsula. Now, we looked at this Krimsky volcano yesterday with the pictures, and that was pretty awesome. So we know it is still in an active state, but not fully erupting. And his two friends there, one is, the other one isn't. A few more earthquakes out here in the Pacific Northwest Pacific region, I guess, almost in the Sea of, what is it, Okhotsk. I don't know if I said that right. Never mind. Bad. I can't pronounce some of those names. Antaki-san still doing its thing, and Sakurajima is active there, and this is Suwanosa-jima down here. All good. I'm not seeing that big earthquake listed on here that they had in the Philippines. I don't know why it's not on this map. And that is where Taal volcano is located, Taal, and we looked at that earlier. It being quiet and back to a yellow status from its orange. And these ones are all pretty good. This guy here, Manam, Manam, no, never mind. Okay. Yeah, that one is still active, and hopefully it's simmered down a little bit. It was active about a few days ago, and I haven't heard anything more from there. I checked into it, didn't see anything. Leolotok, right there, Semeru, Merapi, and then of course Krakatoa in Indonesia. And those are the primary ones that were active. And when we slide over, there's nothing further in the north. We can slide over here, Madagascar area, Mayat, still in a simmer state, and our wonderful black carbonite type volcano is Ol Doinyo, if I said it right. And that is in Tanzania. And the other one here in DR Congo, the name escapes me, it's too long. I can say Erta Ale though, and a little easier. And when we look here, Etna, Volcano, and Stromboli in their states, as well as Campi, and hopefully those will continue to all behave. And that's it for this particular map. Let's see if we can pop over to, I guess, our weather. Actually, I did look at this earthquake map before. We didn't look at it today, but I'm going to refresh that one just for giggles and see what shows up. because they didn't show the 4 earthquakes that we had here, and only showed one. And I'm a little disappointed in these guys. 2.4, and that was actually from yesterday that they showed. So, and we just refreshed this map, so definitely should have been on there. Can't resist the what? The pineapple? Yeah, good pineapple on my ham and pineapple pizza. Anyway, zooming out a little bit. So this map shows a little bit differently than USGS. So if you are not happy with USGS, you can always pop this one on and have a look. Just like what I was saying here about in the Philippines, we had that fairly big one here. It didn't show that, and there it is, the 6.0, and that wasn't showing on the other map, and I was kind of wondering why. But that is awesome. So looks cool, you guys. For our earthquake maps, we did have the other neat looking map for Indonesia, and I just got to find which scene I actually stuck it into. They're not so easy to find sometimes, you know. It might be in the back of this. Hang on. No. Let me look. No, it wasn't in there. I will find it. I had that wonderful nice map, and we wanted to show it again. I should have stuck it in this other page. Where the heck did you go? You might be in here. No, not in there. Oh yes, it is. There it is. That's that wonderful map I was looking for. And this is strictly for Indonesia. Oh, hang on. Why are we not on the right page here? That. There. Okay. Let's see if we can fix that up. All right, we got it. Easter Island? No, not Easter Island. They have Easter eggs there. Anyway, that's that wonderful map of Indonesia that they showed with their volcanoes, and of course down here you can see where Semeru is and Merapi, but they're not showing Merapi blowing up here. I wish they did. I think it's because there's too much other stuff around it. And there of course is Krakatoa, just so you can see the location, and I will zoom in again on that today, because people, I did get somebody asking last night about Krakatoa, and so, well, can you show that again? Yeah, of course. And there's the actual volcano sitting inside the old Krakatoa caldera. So this, because this is actually Anak Krakatoa, that's a son of Krakatoa. That's just one of the vents. So this whole area here is technically the volcano. And interesting to see that. It went over there, Dr. Fox. What? Over where, Piggy? I can't see it anywhere. Lava eggs? What? Who's eating bananas and lava eggs? Oh my God. All kinds of fun. Anyway, if you need this map, and I'm going to give you, I'm going to copy the link here and drop it back in the chat, and you guys can have a look at that map as well if you like all those fancy colored icons and things and volcanoes that are erupting, and looks pretty awesome. I do like it. And what are they calling this? Ijen. This is out here. This is where we get our blue lava, and that is that end of the whole system here, east end of Java, and you can get blue lava from out there. So you want to watch high sulfuric over there, and you know what, Piggy? It is over there. you got the arrow pointed in the right direction, and that's what we're looking at. But thank you. That was very important that we could see that. All right, we'll leave Indonesia alone. Let's go have a look at the weather. First, maybe the SO2 chart, and then we'll peek at the weather. And before I'll go there, we'll just do a refresh on that, since I don't know how old that is now, although I think it was only a couple of hours since I did it. And let's get over there, and hopefully, yes, it put the right thing on the screen for me. Wonderful. North America looks not too bad. We do take a look at down here. Central America blowing out to the west side, which is normally we see it blowing east, which is all right. I mean, it doesn't matter which way it blows. It's out into the water anyway, less harm to the people in Florida. And of course, we're looking down in the Central America, not too bad. This one here is still from one particular volcano. We'll take another look at it, and I think that's Sabancaya, if I said it right. And that is in the bottom end of Peru, of course. Big curlies here, and I'm not sure where all that's coming from. That is, of course, partially with the stuff that's coming off of the Kamchatka Peninsula, but also you see a lot of the pollution from China is moving up and then curling up in here, and hopefully it'll all hide and subduct and go in underneath, and we don't need to worry about it. But it looks like some of that is being siphoned off and going up towards the North Pole here. Not sure I like that, but that's what it is. When we're looking down in our area down in the bottom here, we don't see anything coming from what is it? The one on the mainland, Ruapehu, but we do have White Isle volcano that's no longer listed, still showing something. Tonga, that'd be Tafua, still doing its thing. Quick picture of what it looks like out there at that'd be out at Yasur, and it's quiet. I don't know why they call it that, but that is Yasur on the map. So, anyway, there's the Indonesian area that we looked at. So we got Merapi, we got Semeru, and Krakatoa on this end, causing the issues. Not so much around the Philippines anymore. We do know that China has got a lot of off-gassing. Same with Taiwan, seems to be a lot there. But you'd expect more from our volcanoes down here, but we're not seeing all that much from those guys. Zipping over a little bit more, we'll get into South America. Of course, that is industrial pollution. Not going to worry about that. We don't see anything, or very, very little, coming off of I don't see anything really off of the Tanzanian volcano, but we do see here in the DR Congo, we do have something. Urta Ale would be right around here, and it is producing a little bit, but not much. Looking at Italy, and of course we got Etna, and then we've got Volcano and Stromboli that are all off-gassing somewhat, but nowhere near as bad as it used to be. Nothing red. Everything is very, very minimal as far as that is concerned. Nothing coming from the Grand or from Canary Islands, and we're not seeing anything coming from Iceland either. So even the smelting plant is kind of shut down for now, or not producing any SO2. that's it for the gas portion. Let's go over and take a look at our weather, and I'm going to refresh this because it was 2 or 3 hours old, 3 hours at least. Van raid tomorrow night. Who's with me? Hey, you stay out of my van. Anyway, temperature-wise, we do see, I like the way that flow is coming up there. And that is coming up into Alberta. I like it. Warm air. Send me some of this from down here. Just all the way up the pipe. Would be really nice. Anyway, there's North America. That's what it looks like. Central, southern states are quite warm. We're starting to warm up on the East Coast a little bit, up to about New York. And then after that, it gets back to the cold. And a little bit more warmth in the western side as well. Zipping down to the bottom here, we do see Central America fairly warm. Still really nice in Brazil and those areas. So wonderful day there. If we slide out, have a quick look at Hawaii, and beautiful weather in Hawaii. And guys like 2 pineapples and stuff, probably, getting a suntan. Tanned pineapples. I've never seen a tanned pineapple. Oh, that'd be interesting. Anyway, lots of heat in Indonesian areas and Philippines and so on. Bangkok, the whole 9 yards, they're all doing their thing. Not quite as hot all over Australia. North End, though, still cooking quite a bit. And if we zoom in a little bit here, Oz should be basking in 23 degrees Celsius temperature right now, and thereabouts. Should be pretty nice. Hopefully there's not rain accompanying that. And we'll zoom back out, look a little bit more, and not too bad. Let's zoom in on Europe. Doesn't look too bad. Spain, of course, it's nighttime there, so Spain a little bit cooler. France seems to be a little warmer than Spain, and I don't know, Germany looks not bad for nighttime temperatures, and England a little bit about the same, I guess. A little warmer in Ireland, which is really good. And of course, sliding up, we see Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Stockholm looks like 4 degrees or something thereabouts. Pretty nice. Oslo, a balmy 5. Wow. And hopefully not too many snowflakes coming down there. We'll look at that shortly. Iceland, of course, again, 7 degrees Celsius. It's nighttime there, so this is actually pretty darn good for nighttime temperatures, and not complaining for them. And I think that's about good for temperatures. Quick look at precipitation, and since we were in Iceland, let's go back there, and we'll have a quick look. Up in the northern portions of Iceland is where we see that we've got some snow. Looks like we may have some rain down in our lower end down on the Reykjanes Peninsula, but nothing too serious by the looks of it. It looks like the storm is in Greenland, making Greenland white land. They should have called it white land. Anyway, back to Europe, and looks like Portugal is getting hammered with some storms, and of course Italy. And we were wondering why our poor visibility down here was happening. Now we know. We see that storm cruising around the Mediterranean a little bit and doing its thing. And not so bad in Germany. A little bit of a storm out in the eastern portions, but not bad. And then if we look for Piggy's area, the place where we're going to go raid Piggy's fridge, and we don't see anything there. Piggy's lucky. She's got no rain, no snow. No, what? Stay out of there, Piggy. You're going to find those other cookies. You keep looking. Anyway, Brazil, not bad. Stormy, though, as usual. And again, we still see our what I call our equatorial storm going all the way across the equator for the most part. Definitely storms happening down in the Philippines. We did notice that in the Krakatoa footage. Lots of lightning happening there, as well as Merapi when I was looking at that as well. Looking, and Brisbane should be okay right now. Oz, you're between storms. You should be all right, basking in the sunshine. And of course, there, that doesn't look so good. So anyone who is in New Zealand, you're probably not having a good day today. That's a nasty storm, and that's going all the way out to, that's actually right along the ridge, the Kermadec Ridge. Kind of weird. But out here's, Tonga is out here somewhere, buried amongst this. And those poor people are getting stormed down again, so a couple days in a row. And we see this stuff continues here, and of course in all the other areas. Looking down, some of these fancy patterns that we're seeing here. Of course, it's starting to become winter down there as the northern hemisphere gets into summer. So we see a lot more violent snowstorms and things like that down in the south. That's pretty much it for our weather portion as well. Let's just take a peek and go find the really cold temperatures on the planet. And I don't see anything up. The North Pole looks warmer than normal. Up there, minus 30 up on the top of Canada. That's not bad. Minus 30 in Iceland, Greenland, which I call Whiteland. That's not bad too, but you know, the real continent they should call Whiteland should be down here, Antarctica. And we'll do a quick hunt, and we'll see how. There's minus 72 Celsius again. Seems to be that seems to be all that thermometer goes down to, is minus 72 degrees Celsius. So we should be okay. Okay, what? Okay. I found an earring. What? An earring? Whose earring did you find? That's doctor's earring? No, I don't wear any. But no, that's all right. He is sneaky, hiding them there. Oh, what? Did you find the cookies? Oh my God, she found the cookies. She found an earring. I hope she didn't find the cookies. All right, the troublemaker. Anyway, that's it, you guys. That's all I got for you today. And I think I will maybe see if we can find a volcano to leave off on. They are really doing a number on your van. Oh boy, are they tearing it apart? Dr. Fox is going to need a key sniffing bunny. Sniffing bunny. A key sniffing bunny. Alright, I got the remote control up here. I'm gonna zap Piggy if she doesn't be careful. Never mind. His girlfriend's earring. Yeah, I don't know. No. Unfortunately not right now. I don't think it would be. But nice thoughts. LOL, what? It might be BB's. Oh, I didn't know BB wore earrings. I never really paid attention. That bunny gets around, you know. All right. On that friendly note, you guys, I think that's where we will leave it today. I thank everyone for being here. You guys are awesome. And I want to thank the wonderful super chatters here. Of course, we had Jonesy Music throw in that £3. And then Marshall threw two $5 super chats in. And Nancy Buchanan threw that one $4.99 super chat. So those are those wonderful ones. And then, of course, Marshall was a brand new member to the Lavaliers. And thank you for joining us. And then we also had several people redo theirs, which is also awesome. I think it was Nancy Buchanan as well as BMAT William, which really kind of you guys. And thank you very much for that wonderful support. Also, let's see, want to thank you all for being here today. Big thanks goes out to my moderators, Arizona Snowman, Piggy, C&D Boy, and you guys did an awesome job as usual. And good night. Thanks again, Dr. Fox and all the mods. Appreciate all and everyone here. Oink oink. Thank you, Leo. And you guys are all awesome. A big thank you to all of the members and all of the family members, and that means every one of you. So really do appreciate all of you being here, and I want you to take care and make sure that you stay safe. And on that friendly note, please make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Have yourselves a wonderful night, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Oink, oink.